It's since been revealed that she tore her patella tendon in her left knee.
That doesn't sound good.
Some places are still hedging and saying she's likely out of the World Cup, but from what I read, the recovery time for this injury is 6 months. So I'm going to go ahead and say she's out of the World Cup, which is a terrible blow for the U.S. She's been the U.S.'s best player this calendar year, scored 4 of their 5 goals in the She Believes Cup. So horrible news.
Yeah, horrible news for her from a practical perspective from the U.S. women's national team. I mean, this was a woman on fire in terms of scoring, arguably the most dangerous player that we had. And so this takes out a huge component in this effort come this summer to win 3 World Cups in a row. That's the bad news, and there's no way to shade it in anything else, but incredibly bad news for the individual player. Obviously, I do hope that she recovers. Like you said, I don't expect her, nor I think anybody expect her to be involved in this World Cup, which is a shame because you only get so many World Cups. And as we know, we've talked about this before, it's every 4 years. If it was every 2 years, maybe it would be a different way of thinking about these things, but it's every 4 years, and it's not promised to anybody. And she's young enough where she certainly can play in another World Cup. But regardless of the success that you have from a club and domestic perspective, it's the World Cup. And whether it's Mallory Swanson or any of these other younger players in this young generation, they will have grown up watching this U.S. women's national team do great things on the field and, acquire this platform off the field. But it's all through what they have done in the World Cup. And that is that moment to shine. And that is that moment when you ultimately create the persona, the personality, the image, the brand, whatever that you want. And that, in that one instance, is taken away from her, and it's incredibly sad for her. But I do think that she has World Cups in the future, so knock on wood, she gets back 100%.
You like that clip? Well, my State of the Union podcast drops every week. Subscribe now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You like that clip? Well, my State of the Union podcast drops twice a week right here on my very own YouTube page. The only way to stay up to date is to hit that subscribe button down below. Size the day, and see you soon.